we create the men that we date. And I want us as women to understand that this is a hard truth, but it is truth. And so, with that, remembering that we as women set the tone in relationships, right? God has placed us in a position that is so lovely that we are the crown and the glory of a man, right? And so, women, when we have low self-esteem, when we lack boundaries, when we don't value ourselves as women, men are observant and they watch patterns and they test and they try. It's in their nature too. And with that, they're able to identify what it is that you're going to allow in the relationship, right? And if you yourself cannot see how it is that you're allowing him to maneuver in the relationship, you're going to continue to allow him to show up and showcase these bad behaviors, right? Versus if you initially see that, I don't know, so he ain't moving right? You're going to remove yourself because you value yourself, right? And that's going to teach him something like, oh, I can't mess around with her. I got to take her serious. I have to be more intentional. Versus if you allow it, you're reinforcing his bad behaviors. And so just be mindful that we as women, we have a huge influence as to, it's so grave. And it goes into generational factors just upon us being esteemed in who we know Christ has called us to be as women. Because when a woman lacks this value of self, right, she allows these men who have low functioning behavior to come in, disrupt, impregnate, and destroy the next generations. And those babies, those little girls, they watch their mother and how men treat their mother, and then they create that same pattern without reconstruction, without learning and taking on a new lead to understand that this is not the way. And so we as women have to be keen and vigilant as to the type of men that we are creating, because we have a power, we have an assignment as women to set the tone. And so I just hope that this, give us all some insights as to our relationships that we may be in, and even just going through the dating process. God is raising his women to a standard, and we have to stay at that standard and let those men meet us there. And if not, keep pushing. Bye, y'all.